we are here in
Fort Santiago!
Join us as we go and see what's inside the Fort Santiago.
So here we are at the Plaza Moriones. It is historically an open ground for military drills, parades, and ceremonies. This plaza was used in 1863 and was destroyed by an earthquake, and these surroundings were used by the soldiers' barracks.
Here in the Almacenes Reales, it is served as a storage facility from the discharge cargo from the Pasig River. Now take a look on how does it look like.
So here we at the Plaza de Armas. This area was used for daily military drills of the Spanish soldiers. It got its names for stocking unused rifles and arms. So here we at the center of the Plaza de Armas. We have the statue of Jose Rizal. So let's take a look around.
Now we are here at the chapel cell at the Ras Sulaiman Theater. This main room of the soldiers' school was converted into the chapel cell for Dr. Jose Rizal. Also, it was here that Rizal married Josephine Bracken, the woman who lived in Dapitan City. Also, he wrote here his last poem, Mi Ultimo Adios.
So right now we are here at the dungeons of Fort Santiago, were originally used as powder magazines until the dampness proved detrimental to storing gunpowder. And these were converted into prison cells, and stories of prisoners being drowned here in the dungeons, and also tortured and died here in the dungeons of Fort Santiago.
Falsabrega mediana rana means false wall. Owing to the fact that it is lower than the main wall, this is added protective layer of stone wall that reinforced the Baluarte de Santa Barbara from heavy bombardment. The White Cross. After the Battle of Manila in 1945, 600 decomposing bodies were found around Intramuros. Their remains lie in a mass grave under a white marble cross beside the dungeons.
Here in the Luneta Park after we went to Fort Santiago. It was a tiring but a wonderful experience. A day in a Fort Santiago is filled with so many memories that we can remember. Then also, after we went to Fort Santiago, it transported us back in time of Rizal.
Yes, remember the Plaza Moriones. It is very spacious, and most especially people can walk around, and it is the place where it was used as public promenade back then.
And the buildings that surrounds it, such as ruins of the American barracks in Baluartillo de San Francisco Javier, were used during Japanese occupation.
Do you guys remember as you go through the Fort Santiago historical sites, the most people will remember and encounter is the Fort Santiago and the moat.
Oh yeah, that's right. And there's also a spacious plaza in the fort called Plaza de Armas, as you remember, if you remembered, which
Yes.
back then used for storage of arms and rifles when it's not being used.
Yes, I remember that.
That's right.
And besides it, there's the Ras Sulaiman Theater, and besides it, there's the chapel cell where Rizal is in prison and married to Josephine Bracken. And there's also the Museo ni Rizal where it is located, and also a statue of Rizal at the center of it.
As far as I remember, we went to dungeons where people were tortured and also died. And most especially, the White Cross were 600 decomposing bodies back then were buried.
Yep, and also Baluarte de Santa Barbara is located along the places that you mentioned. Its chambers presently house the I Make History Fortress, wherein there are Lego models of lost landmarks and famous places in the Philippines.
And the last site that we visited is Falsabraga Medio Naranja, if I'm not mistaken, wherein we overview the Pasig River and have some picture taking in there because the view is such a beautiful.
You know, guys, it is important for us to visit Fort Santiago as it is reveals so much a great history of ours, and it helps us to look back a great martyrdom of Dr. Jose Rizal for us to have a freedom from our oppressors and colonizers.
Yes, that's right. What are you waiting for? Tara na at libutin natin ang Fort Santiago at alamin ang mga pangyayari sa buhay ni Rizal.
Fort Santiago is an important place in the Philippines, especially for learning about Dr. Jose Rizal. He was kept there before he was killed in 1896. Visiting Fort Santiago helps students understand Rizal's lives and why he is important in our history. It shows how Filipinos fought against people ruling over them. By going to Fort Santiago, students learn about their culture and the struggle for freedom. Exploring the place lets the students see old buildings and things from Rizal's time, which help them to understand history better. It also makes them want to take care of our country's past.
Hi ma'am, hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Love you. Hindi na nagsalita yung mga kasama ko.
Wala si Ben. Pilay. Tanggal yung kamay, ma'am.
Bye!
Bye, ma'am.